Okay, so welcome to my first video for the channel. So I'm using Gemini, which is Google's AI or chat GPT type thing. It used to be called Bard, I believe. Um, and again, I'm sure some of you have fooled around with this stuff and realized that the more you know and the more you prompt, the better results you're going to get. But I wanted to start pretty simple. So I asked in Gemini to create a lesson that gives examples of synthesizer sounds created by sine waves, square waves, and sawtooth waves. I just want to see what it would give back right away. And I also used Notebook LM to ask the same thing. I liked Gemini better because Gemini gives more interactive stuff back, like that you can hear things and students can interact with it a little bit more. Um, the Notebook LM does not. So I was really enjoying Gemini. Okay, so I want to keep this quick because I want to make these videos short. And if you're interested about more in-depth explanations of stuff, feel free to reach out to me and I can answer those questions for you. So it's, of course, I can help you with that. So it gave me this thing right here. Okay. So it then you can then play the different waveforms. Now, originally I was thinking this is great for my DMP class because I talk about synthesis and how different waveforms together can create really interesting sounds, talking about oscillators, low pass filters, etc. So again, it just lets you play with it and you know. So even this is kind of fun. I don't know. So it's fun. You can create chords and stuff with it, and it would be fun for students just to fool around with it. But then originally I asked for this for a DMP thing, but I thought this would be an awesome way for band for students to hear what it sounds like when they're in tune and when they're not in tune. So the only bad thing is like it takes a second to get this back to 440. So what I decided to do was use this as a way that students can start to hear the beating and when they're not in tune and when they are in tune, and then create a quiz where I ask them, can you hear the beating? Can you not hear the beating? So again, if I just play the sine wave right here, and then I play the square wave, like you can start to hear, the beating. You guys are all music teachers, so I assume you know what I'm talking about. And then students can fool around, like, okay, get it back in tune. Maybe get it a little bit out of tune. Just to train their ears to hear beside them when they're playing in tune or not, because I don't think they really hear that when we're doing it together to a drone. So what I did then is I copied this code, okay? And again, if you're interested in the exact specifics of how I did everything, reach out to me. But I'm going to go quickly so this video is not too long. And what I did was I put this into a quiz in Canvas, okay? So this is in Canvas, and here's the player. If they click on this, I had to actually use Google Sites to create the code wouldn't work in Canvas. If any of you use Canvas, when I copied the code and tried to put it in Canvas, it wouldn't work. I think Canvas doesn't do CSS or it wouldn't work. So what I did was I opened up Google Sites and I created a blank web page and then put it into that and it worked. So now they can have access because they can't really have access to my Gemini page, okay? So I put it into the Google Sites so that students would have access to that and then they can fool around a little bit, right? And then there's a quiz that they can click on. Of course, I made a movie as well to show them how to use the particular player. And then there's a quiz in Canvas that I play different combinations to see if they can hear that. So I thought that was cool. And what was really interesting is the first thing that I was trying to use it for was not what I mean. I still will use it for my digital audio class, but it really inspired me for my concert band to have people get used to knowing how to play in tune. So I thought that was a cool way, and I think this is a fun little tool, interactive tool for them to do. Thought that would be cool for them to do that. So let me know what you think about this. Did you like Gemini? Do you think that's a cool idea? Fool around with it and see what you come up with. And then on my next video, I'll explore some other things I've been doing. Okay, thanks for watching.